In my last video, I showed my current version of Cakewalk sequencing a very old MIDI sound computer, the Yamaha CX5M. But I just wanted to show you why I use Cakewalk in the first place. This is the first version I ever had, which I got in 1996. As you can see, the layout is not too dissimilar to any other music sequencer of the era or even now. However, there's one major difference. The whole reason that I chose Cakewalk was because everything was marked in dots on the bar, and to me, using a dot to count as a 4-beat section was very easy for cutting and pasting and manipulating, because I was so used to programming drum machines in the same way. So that's why I chose Cakewalk, and I've stuck with it ever since. Here we have my original version of Cakewalk that I bought in 1996. It came in this lovely big box. Lots of info there on the back. I'll just take it out and show it to you. 12 tones were the company that made it originally. It's now made by a company called Bandlab, and Gibson owned it for a while before they had their troubles. And it came on one floppy disk. That's all you had. The distributor were called Etc. They used to sell all sorts of high-tech stuff. This is a later catalogue because I've kept some of my upgrades in the same box. I do love looking at old catalogues, and this one from 1995 into 96 is a bit of an eye-opener on how much things cost back in the day. A half-decent sound card back then, you'd be looking at between £300 and £400, whereas now you could buy a very good USB audio interface for no more than about £40 or £50. This was the next version of Cakewalk that I bought. This was version 4.5 for Windows 3.1 or version 5 for Windows 95, so you have the choice of both. I think by this time I'd moved on to 95, so I was probably using the version 5. Here's something that I knocked up earlier, just to represent the fact that it still works. All the sounds come from a Roland D20 synthesizer, and it was all recorded on this computer.